Hey Aquarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading for you, asking what's coming towards you. Whenever you see this, that's when you are supposed to see it. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Aquarius, cross watchers, anyone at this channel to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. It's all love and light here. And saying hi or leaving an emoji, something that you're comfortable with. It allows us something we can focus on that represents you and your personal energy. I have a feeling that my cat's gonna join us. Freya, are you jumping up here? We have Three of Pentacles. We're gonna get the general idea of where this tarot reading is going, and then we'll unpack all the details. Down in front, girl. All right, so what's coming towards my Aquarius? We have Three of Pentacles working together. This is everyone having a shared goal and working towards it. So this could be a career or work reading, we'll see. Four of Swords, which is a quiet energy. This is going within, processing. Sometimes this is a process we go through. She's such a ham. She just has to let you know that she's here. She didn't care about joining us. She's just showing off. So this is usually a process we go through before we make a decision. And then, sure enough, we've got the Two of Pentacles. This is weighing options, reprioritizing. Sometimes it's the feeling of being confused. But you can see that in your energy already in tarot, there is a place of processing and decision making and even manifesting for some of you guys. The next card we have out is the Ace of Pentacles. So this means something of material value or even money is coming towards you. This could be a promotion. What's next? Okay. They all start upright, and if they fly out of the deck in reverse, I do read them that way. We have an interesting, good, that has a happy ending. Okay, I'm gonna unpack these real quick. You have an interesting contradiction in the reading, which just thickens the storyline a bit. They're coming out in twos quite a bit, which is unique. Two of Pentacles, what is this? And the Ace of, they want to talk to you. Ace, more Ace. We got an Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Anything else? Okay, what is going on? So I am catching you, like I said, at a time where there's a lot up in the air. Like this is something in the midst of transforming. You know, we have different parts of our life cycles, right? We have places where we've just arrived to a new chapter, literally arrived in town or started a new job. We have cycles where we're ending things. I am catching you at a cycle, at a place where things are still taking form. So there's change happening. We start with that Three of Pentacles I was talking to you about. And the cards that came out to clarify this collaboration card, we'll call it, is the Sun card with the Two of Cups in reverse. It seems that there's a partnership here. I have to ask about this, but there's a partnership that has come out of alignment in some way. But there's a happiness around this. And that's what I mean by contradiction, Aquarius. So what is this Two of Cups in reverse? Has to fly out. Wheel of Fortune. Healing. I feel like it's, I'm going to take that like a footnote. There's a healing card, the Six of Swords underneath. We've got the King of Cups. This could be a water sign or somebody who's very nurturing, kind, very emotionally empathic. Male, female, gender isn't attached. They're very mature. So this is an energy coming through this reading. I feel that you have been, I'm going to use past tense, somehow missing a person, or the partnership was misaligned. Maybe you guys, fell apart for a while, but there's a sense of healing. And even the Wheel of Fortune can mean that somebody's coming back. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be a work partnership. It's going to be romantic for some. The most important thing to keep in mind, Aquarius, is that Two of Cups is a special kind of partnership. It's a kind of a divine partnership. There's some real kismet, some real chemistry with this partnership. So when it's out of alignment, it has a way of making everything feel a little bit more dim. And I think that this is getting the band back together, so to speak. that this is all stemming from the Three of Pentacles, and that is sharing a common goal and working towards that. It seems that this is something you both want. I love that for you. Then we have some really powerful cards over here, and that's the Four of Swords, processing something. And this is going to be a total victory, whatever this is. I think that you're even going to have some moments of genuine gratitude. This is a quiet energy of just taking it all in. And from this place, you're going to see very clearly what you want to bring into your life, because you have the manifestation energy of the Magician. So let me just reiterate, and then I'll get to this. Say yes to any moments of quiet, any moments that pull you in, away from the crowd, away from your extroversion, that even if it's 5 minutes in the bathroom, you know, stealing away for a moment and having this moment of like, you know, I really appreciate this, or this is not so bad, or this is, you know, because those are actually fuel for what you're manifesting. So gratitude is always fuel for manifestation. I love that I gave you 5 minutes in the bathroom as an example. If it means you have to close the door and get some quiet from the crowd, just go with it. Two of Swords is where you're going towards. So this is ultimately going towards a decision that's not so easy to make, but you're going to gain a lot of perspective from that which you're grateful for, that which you've processed quietly by yourself. Interesting. So you're going to be making a specific decision after some deliberating. You might already be in that place where you're kind of going back and forth, processing on that Two of Pentacles, where you actually kind of avoid, like you dodge a bullet. Very interesting combination of cards. I'm trying to feel like, how else could I read this? I feel like this is a tough decision, but there's a certain sense of stumbling into it. What is this? The Lover's card. Some of you guys are choosing to change the context of a relationship away. So my nose is itching, and that's always a sign. Away from that being romantic towards a friendship or a work partnership, and you're going to be very, very happy with it. That's what we're getting the collaboration card all about with the Sun. This was a misalignment. You needed to change the context, and all of a sudden you guys bounce back like it's twice as strong. And the bullet that you're dodging specifically came out with a Lover's card. So I do have to say that for somebody out there, they need to hear it. There's been kind of this humming and hawing, and that's why gratitude is getting you there. Paying attention to what's working is actually stronger in this case. A stronger ally in carving out what you want than paying attention to what's not working, because you've already spent time in that, and you just get more of what you pay attention to, right? So paying attention to what's working strengthens your bond with this individual within a different context, that it's more healthy. So Ace of Pentacles, something of value is coming towards you, dropping in your lap. Queen of Cups makes an appearance from the same deck. I'm actually gonna read that as the same person. Feels right. This is new knowledge too, some clarity. Ace of Swords. You got two aces here. And it's going to be clearing up something around what you call home, be it community, be it your literal house or apartment. This person is coming into your life, adding fresh clarity around your value system within the context of your home. Really cool. And I know some of you guys are like, F that, I just want money. And I wouldn't blame you. So let me just get a little more clarity on the Ace of Pentacles. For anybody who's like, oh, look at that. I split the deck and here's Ace of Pentacles. And on the other side is King of Pentacles. That is who you want to be if you want to make money. King of Pentacles, if you look them up, this is not an emotional character. I just have to throw it out there because that is too funny. King of Pentacles, sometimes they're even banks and entities, right? The King of Pentacles is somebody who knows how to make money, how to invest it. So I'm asking this for the people out there who are like, could Ace of Pentacles be money? Okay, so, and you're going to take what resonates. Two of Pentacles. It all hangs in the balance, boo. Second time you've gotten it. Tell me more about that. Oh, wow. So this is actually not subtle. What you're deliberating about is it's going to have really long-term effects in your health, wealth, and happiness. This is like 10 Pentacles. You got the Ace and then you got the 10. So actually what it feels strongly about is this so much as me handing you a big promotion or a or a wad of cash? Don't feel like that. This feels like by way of a specific relationship, you secure your future. That Queen of Cups is coming in here really strong, and they're going to be adding clarity. So keep your ears, to the ground, keep your eyes open, because I think that they are the pathway somehow to this security. There is a bit of confusion when it feels like it's all on your lap. I feel like you have to step back and ask yourself, in your set of circumstances, does this apply? Do you get confused when you can see your goal clearly, but there's something you have to navigate around, a specific choice, and you get kind of confused or cloudy in that place? One of the reasons is you may not be naming it, but it might be you need more information and clarity that somebody else can grant you. And sometimes we don't name it because we don't know it. Anything else? Yeah, so some of you guys, this might even be connected to contracts or legalities. Some of you guys are even like, there might be somebody getting a divorce and you guys decide to do this really peacefully. You, outside of the courts, there's a certain amount of amends and healing that is made so that each person can work this out in a way that doesn't screw over the other. That's going to be somebody out there. But we have the Justice card, and this is also a larger karmic card. There's a major rebalancing happening within a relationship. It's setting you up for the future. Yes, I feel like there is monetary value attached to it, but it's more in the form of security. When you get, this is our last message, and it's really important because it's touching on your intuition. It's saying you have experienced, some of you guys very recently, you're still in it, a detachment from your intuition. And that comes on the heels of this false illusion that you are isolated on your own, you can only rely on yourself, or there's not enough. That is a very human condition. It's kind of like the assignment of being a human is seeing past that to the reality that we're actually all connected. And it's like one of those seeing eye posters. Do you remember those? Like, I think they were big in the 90s or the early 2000s. You had to kind of like cross your eyes to see the boat in the picture. So if you don't know what the seeing eye poster is, I just looked crazy. But like, it's almost like this is the challenge, is see through the illusion. No, you're not alone. There's plenty to go around. Yes, you deserve love. Yes, you deserve money. Yes, you deserve security. When you are telling yourself those things, boom, it's like you've just cut your link to your intuition. And what is intuition in this context? That bigger voice, that connection to something larger, the connection to the whole, right? And so you're going to miss opportunities when they come by, right? And this is speaking specifically to somebody who has said no and felt a disinterest in an offer that came to them recently, because they were singing that song, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, guess I'll go eat worms, long fence, slimy one, short, fat, stubby ones. Okay, so it's kind of like the woe is me, that false illusion that you are alone in the world, or you don't have enough money, or you're not going to get what you want. It is going to be it's going to determine more of that, because you're going to say, Four of Cups, I'm disinterested. When you have these things that are like presenting themselves to you, like this cup coming from the clouds. So this specifically in relationship to relationships, you're going to be blind to them. So you've experienced that, but this is how it concludes. 10 of Cups. So this is actually turning around, and I'm going to circle back to the first message I got when I was laying out your cards. Intuitively, there was like this hit of like, this is, I'm catching you in the middle of something that's still changing. You know, you haven't landed yet, and it's not taken its form. And that's a very magical place to be able to catch you at. And I want to say thank you for the honor of listening this far, because it means you're allowing me to grant some perspective. So thank you for being here. I hope this was helpful. Please hype, please like, please send this to a friend if you know it'll help. And I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.